Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and to a brand new video. In today's video I'm going to be doing little Theo's 2-week baby update and my postpartum and how we've been getting on in our second week. He has, I'll start with Theo's update. He's been getting on really well and just really settled into our family well. He is sleeping so much better. Now obviously still waking quite a lot in the night and still sleeping quite a lot in the day, but we're swaddling him and he does really like that, and so he's kind of getting into a bit of a routine and we're kind of finding our feet with that, so that's really settled in well with him. We did our first kind of like trip out, and we went to a sort of local park and that was really nice as well, and obviously we had Amelia, so it was our first family of 4 trip out and it was really nice. We just took Amelia's scooter with us, so she was entertained with that, and he really likes his pram and being in there, so that was good as well. And we just took a stroll around the park, stopped for a nice little coffee and little feed for Theo, and then headed home, and it was a really nice first trip out actually. We also did a trip to see Grandad Eddie, who is my husband's dad, my father-in-law, so we went to see him as well, and that was really nice for him to get another little baby cuddle in and just really see Theo as well. Big stretch, Theo. Also on day 10 we had the healthcare visitor come and see us, so it's the first time meeting her, and she was really lovely, and she weighed him again and he weighed £6 11, so just over his birth weight, which is amazing, and we're so pleased that he is obviously putting on weight really well now, so that was really great news for that. And one thing actually I did forget to talk to you about in the last update was he actually had a bit of jaundice when he was born, and he's got it a little bit still, but it is going now, so that's really good. So the healthcare worker obviously picked up on that as well. I mean, the other midwives did as well, but she did also. So she is going to come back on day 21 and to just check it and double check it, and if it's gone. If not, he'll have to go for some blood tests just to see why it hasn't gone. But obviously, as I said, I feel like it's getting better anyway. So I'm not quite concerned about that. They just said feeding is what will get rid of it. So as long as he's having lots and lots of feeds, which he is, then that would be what helps get rid of the jaundice. So yeah, so bless him, he did have a little bit of that, but as I say, he is getting a lot better now, so we're not too concerned about it. Another visit we did this week, so we did quite a few visits this week in different places out, just to venture out a little bit more this week. So another one we did is actually to a friend's house, because they actually had a baby as well. Their baby is 6 days older than Theo, so they're so close in age, also a little boy, and so it'd be so lovely to see them two grow together. Yeah, so that was just really nice and special that they're gonna have a little friendship growing from, they're so close in age as well. So yeah, that was really nice, and nice to see them and just talk all things baby, because unless you're going through it yourself, sometimes you just really need to relate to someone who's going through it as well. So obviously it was nice to discuss our story and to hear theirs as well. So yeah, it was really lovely to see them, and yeah, no doubt we'll be having some little baby play dates in the near future too. Also this week we officially registered his name, so he's got his birth certificate now and he is officially a Theodore. Obviously we're going to shorten it to Theo, that's our preference to call him, but yeah, he's all registered now, which is lovely, and that was really straightforward to get an appointment to book. They did say there might be some wait, but we didn't find that at all, so yeah, that was good. And it's Sam's last week off this week, so he goes back to work next week, so we'll just be us on our own. I'm not too worried, obviously it being my second baby. I think it was more of a shock the first time round than the second time, so I'm actually not too stressed or worried about it. I think we'll be fine, and as I say, he settled in so well anyway, so I feel like you know, we'll be absolutely fine. Find some nice baby groups and things to do with him, so that'll be really good, and I'm looking forward to doing all of that things with him. As well as the healthcare worker visiting us this week, we also had another midwife come and visit us, and that was the sort of day 10, so the last visit that you get from the midwife. She also weighed him, and then he went up another pound from the healthcare worker, so then he went up to £6.12. So yeah, that's obviously, he was born at £6.10, so he's now over his birth weight still after that one. So that was really nice, and again reassuring that it's been a couple of days, but he's still putting on weight after that as well. So I think he'll just keep putting it on now, which is good, and get nice and chunky. So yeah, that was good and reassuring. She is going to call about the jaundice. She wants to check in and call about that. So we've scheduled in a call and just to see if I feel like it's getting better, which I do anyway. So hopefully it just carries on and just goes. Obviously, the healthcare worker is going to come around and check and double check anyway. So we've got lots of people checking in on him on it. So that's really great and reassuring, and just nice to have. So that's everything for Theo's updates. And then for me, I do feel like I've been recovering really well. I feel like I've obviously had some stitches down there, and I feel like they're doing okay. Obviously, sometimes I feel like maybe I'm overdoing it a little bit, maybe trying to get too much done. So maybe I just really need to realise that I do still need to rest and recover. So I am trying to rest where I can as possible. But I'm just quite an eager beaver to get out and about. But I think I do need to realise that I do have to slow it down and make sure I fully recover and rest first. Overall, I'm in a really good mood. I feel like, again, I'm still in my little baby bubble and I can't get enough of him. As well, sleep, I feel like, all considering him being a newborn, obviously I know I'm going to get lack of sleep, but he's actually doing all right stints now of sort of like 3.5 hours at night. So I really can't complain now. Like, that's like really not too bad. It definitely could be a lot worse. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, that carries on as long as possible. I probably know it won't carry on, but you never know. So I think I'm just gonna slowly schedule in to see some more friends. And Sam's gone back to work. As I say, next week, be nice to see some friends and slowly get him to meet people. So that'll be lovely as well, to see some more people and just have some more people come and visit us. So overall, we're doing absolutely amazing. Week 2's been great. I'm going to carry on and do week 3 as well next week with some updates. Oh yeah, that was one other thing I was going to say, is we was going to bath him this week, but his umbilical cord, where it fell off quite early, it was still sort of like healing, had a little blood on it, so we just wanted that to fully heal and the blood to fully go before we bathed him, so it's fully dried out. So we're going to potentially do it today or tomorrow. So he was 2 weeks yesterday. So if I do it today, I'll put that on the 3-week update and let you know how that went as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. As I said, please do like and subscribe to my channel. I love to have you and follow Theo's journey and our journey with us. So yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.